like, there's a reason why eccentric people become known. It's like there is this element of like entertainment, and like personally, just in my own practice, I used to shy away from that. I mean, I'm like, it's like, I am an eccentric person, but I wanted people to look at my art because that's what I wanted people to focus on. And I just got to a point where it was like, damn, like, I'm this weird person, and if I open up a little bit more to my audience, they're going to connect with me a little bit more. So, yeah, I don't know, there's always something to be said for just going out and doing some fucking weird shit.
Yeah, man, like sometimes, like, when you do something so eccentric and just like out of the norm, doesn't have to be too crazy type of thing. Like people see that and they like that. It's like because it's so different, and they follow because they want to see if you can do something like that again, or if you're going to do something like that again. I mean, that's why a lot of times, like sometimes the craziest videos on YouTube or just the internet are the wall so messy. So I mean, like when your personality is that way, hopefully it's like naturally that way for a lot of the artists. It's kind of like that's what really sort of get people to buy into the ideas that you have because they're just so off the wall. And yeah, I mean, plus artists are sometimes just naturally that way, where it's kind of like we try to break the rules and we sort of ask those questions why. And walking an anteater on a leash type of thing. Now I'm like, I need to walk my Roomba, a autonomous vacuum cleaner on a leash, and go about that.
Or you could duct tape a banana to a wall.
You should do that.
I definitely will walk my Roomba.
We need to see that
Vacuum up the
video.
streets.
I have this this like life size. This is like a weird story. I have this like life-sized plush man that my grandmother made in the 70s, and he's just like, his name's Calvin, and he just like kind of chills with me. It's like kind of a long weird story, but like sometimes I just carry him around. I just take him around. Just because people have like the weirdest reaction when you're carrying like a life-size man through the streets or whatever. It's like super realistic. So like it really makes you do a double take. Like you're like, what the. But yeah, I've taken him to restaurants. I take him to parties sometimes. He's like crowd surfed at places. Like he's one of my good friends. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but
life is boring. Life is boring.
Yeah, you gotta entertain yourself. You gotta entertain yourself too. It's never a dull moment. That's for sure.
And I think it's like at the end of the day, you have to play to your strengths. Like if you are a super eccentric person and you're just out there, like just go for it. Because at the end of the day, you're representing yourself, and then you are your artwork as well.
Absolutely.
Eccentric, like be eccentric. If you're more like a quiet, introverted person and you want more of like a private, intimate setting, then like go for that. I just think
I agree.
You find who you are, and then you just like to be about that.
And it's that much better when it's coming from it's that much better when it's coming from a real place too.
Yeah, a real
it's coming
place.
from the heart. Like sometimes people try to do things real contrived, and I guess it turns people off. But it's when it's like you're talking about Dali, and like that's like when it's really that good, when it just really comes from like truly that person, as opposed to just trying to put on this personality just to elevate their brand.
Mm-hmm.
I always think about professional wrestling and like The Rock and them, because those like that's like pure sort of entertainment performance art. But sometimes I just sort of buy into it. I used to be big into wrestling back in the day. But then like the music industry is almost the same way with the characters that we have in the music industry. Like like Michael Jackson. I mean, everyone wanted to be like Michael Jackson with the clothing and the mannerisms and like the one glove, and but he was just like so unique, and that's what people are really just like super attracted to, because it's like we live our lives and you just got to shake it up a bit and entertain yourself. And we follow people that are sort of those entertaining elements in our lives that we really sort of like, oh, that's something I would aspire to be, because I want to be as free as they are.
it's also just to tap in real quick. It's also just the fact of you having enough confidence to be yourself, to be your true self. People attract to that as well. So I think that comes into it.
Interesting, right? Like, over the course of the last couple of days, when I've been in and out of these rooms, so many people talking about confidence, and I love that because it is so important, right? And I feel like artists get a lot of flack a lot of the time. People, will be like, oh, artists have big egos, artists da 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 da, and I'm sitting here like, yo. Like, I'm making something with my hands, and I'm telling you the worth of it. If I don't believe myself, who the fuck is going to buy into this? Like, you have to have that confidence, and I don't want to say that you have to have ego, but I obviously there's a difference between ego and confidence, and it's a fine line. But I think I just find that like so funny. It's like we have to be this way. We have to be this way for this to work. There's no other way where this works. Like,
yeah, you gotta have that confidence, and you gotta be fearless. Like one of my favorite
Yo, what up, guys?
to watch is like stand-up. And that right there is like you gotta be confident.
Yo, I'm on this app, yo.
In front of people, because I think.
Yo, all y'all need to get this app, yo. This shit is called Clubhouse. And it's just fucking chat rooms, but you can set up chat rooms and have like an ass of people in here. I don't know how many people can chat at one time, but like tons of people. And so my friend and the president of the organization actually told me and my girlfriend, she was like, oh, y'all got Clubhouse? We was like, nah. She's like, oh, y'all gotta get Clubhouse. You gotta get that shit, yo. And I don't know, it's just chat rooms, but you can set everything, all your interests, everything you're interested in, and then just chat with people who have similar interests. And right now, I'm just in the art chat group. This is all different kind of artists, photographers and painters and illustrators and mural artists and just tons of fucking artists in here, and gallery owners and art managers and all kind of people are here just talking about fucking art, throwing out questions, and I don't know, this shit is so fucking cool, yo. And see, if all you guys get the app, and then we can make a Clubhouse chat room, and then we can sit here and talk about other shit too. And that way y'all guys won't have to text all the time while we in the chat. We can just chat. Wouldn't that be sweet? I'll probably mute half of y'all because I ain't want to hear y'all anyway, but I'm saying the option will be there. And maybe do like a group chat once a week while we in the studio. See how that works out. Group chat Tuesdays. The name of the app is Clubhouse.
Worrying about what other people think. So just think about how can we just change the direction of the time that we invest in other people, but put it back into ourselves.
Yo, I wanted to say, I'm not sure if somebody wanted to speak, but I just wanted to be real quick. So I'm Heaven Taylor, the art dealer. I got a space called Black Love Matters where I founded the idea that we need to heal through art, 2D art, 3D art, sketching, improv, music, just all types of art form. Just basically allowing the students that I work with, I'm a school teacher in Baltimore, allowing them to heal through art. I got 4 coloring books and 2 children's books. I do everything from logos to fake IDs. I really tapped into my art on a higher level, literally because I lost my phone. And when I got my phone back, I didn't get all my notes back because I'm a conscious rapper and poet. But what I got back, it made me home in on who I am, and it made me take myself way more serious. So now when I write shit, I'm sending it straight to an email. And confidence is one of the biggest things. Somebody spoke on having the confidence to be your higher self. The biggest thing we need to understand is art is a spiritual journey. The higher you receive consciousness, the more you love yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the better your art looks. You know, your mind is your environment, and your mind is a reflection of your environment. We need to be around people that are like-minded. We need to be around people that see the beauty in us, so we can easily see better in ourselves and in the world. For real. Love y'all.
Facts. That's love, bro.
Well, it's that line of, I feel like it's the line, it's a balance between, because like we're all human, right? Like everybody wants to be accepted, especially us as artists. Like, you know, we're some emotional people. so it's like, of course, we always want like our thoughts and our expressions to be accepted by the public. But it's also a balance between that and staying true to who you are. Like that's the balance that, I mean, you have to develop over time.
Hey, Uncut Art, it's very important that we link, bro. The shit you doing is fucking amazing. I want to help come up with some stencils. I want to bridge the gap between me and you, and my mission and your mission. Because I look at your shit and I'm so inspired. I'm inboxing you right now, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, y'all got to connect.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about, I just jumped back in just to hear this man speak, right? And I missed everything because I got a phone call. And as I hear him speak, I don't know what else happened after I left, but then I just really just went to his DM. It was like, and I just told him thank you, because he just spoke somewhat of what I was talking about, just the whole aspect of energy and the whole aspect of self-love, and just going from that space to create from that space instead of from where they've been telling us to create from, which is creating a cycle. But okay, back to you.
Yo, Uncut, what's good, bro? This is Seiko. We met at the we had a show together at Art Basel at the Mondrian 2019.
Oh yes, I'm here. I'm coming back though. I'm trying to get a feel of where we at with the convo, because I would love to talk. Hey, Say, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Well, I'm back. How's everybody doing? This is beautiful, man. I'm getting so much inspirational dopeness from you guys, and I'm just in the cut listening. But yes, Heaven, please, let's link up. And anybody else, I mean, currently, I know we're doing this for a purpose. I would love to know. However we're moving, I am 1,000% supportive on everybody and what they're doing. And I'm sure the people that's doing this stuff for the community, I am at servitude to you guys. So whatever you're doing, whatever city you need an artist to come out for the kids, especially for the kids. I mean, I don't really care. If I could get there, I'm there. So I'm just letting everybody know that I'm open for that kind of service when it comes to being an artist. I mean, anything else, I mean, whatever. But when it comes to the future of these kids, I'm all in.
Also, like, I don't know you, but just, quick shout out for all our Haitian peeps. I love seeing us out here, so.
Haiti.
Hey, An, just wanted to say what's up. Me and An have years out in this game. I was a little busy early when you were talking, but I heard you speak, so I just wanted to send you some love through this. We people's off virtual, but I just wanted to send you some love in the group too.
I appreciate this. Like, first of all, my birthday was yesterday, so I got this love yesterday. So it feels like y'all knew my birthday was just the other day. I'm like, I love y'all.
Yes, birthday vibes. Birthday vibes.
Yeah, Aquarius life. So,
I noticed that your bio says I am bliss. Well, I'm bliss too, and you're always welcome in Colorado.
Trying to follow everybody before they put me on follow jail. But yes, we back to the convo. Where we at with it?
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Feeling the love, man. Feeling the love.
Some of the folks that have been spoken that got on stage.
Yo, that's what's up. Thanks, Mick. Shameless plug, Travis Prince here. I'm on YouTube Live. You can go to YouTube. It's just my regular government name, Travis Prince.
Hey, y'all. I joined this room today, and I just wanted to say it's beautiful. And I don't know what, capacity, but I'm a local artist from Detroit. I'm an upcoming artist, and I really love it. It saved me from a lot of things.
And I'm really just trying to connect with any other artists. You know, anybody can give me some guidance through. You know, I'm really looking for this mentor conversation. But thanks.
Your icon is Fuego.
Yeah, that's tight.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, for real. I immediately followed you just because of your profile picture. I was just like, look at her art profile. Like, that's fire.
Hey, it's doing this job. Let's go.
Fire.
Thank you all.
For taking me in.
Like for the past 6 days, but I didn't get a chance to really, share a little bit on my side. So I'm the co-founder of Campus, it's an interactive platform. So we're essentially connecting artists and their fans and curators of street art. So we're kind of bridging sort of that triangle. Our app, you could load it up and you could literally find murals in different cities and find out who created it. So you get a profile of each artist, get their social media information, their links to their website. So it's our way of when people travel and discover street art in different cities, they get to finally know right then and there who created it and learn about the artist and make those connections. But, sorry, my daughter's spazzing out upstairs. I don't know if you guys hear her, but but essentially it's cool though because what we're doing right now is just only the baseline, and our goal is to really create that rich connection between artists and their fans and also curators, because I work also for a couple of curators like the Jersey City Mural Arts Program, which is one of the largest on the East Coast, and I was noticing the way they handle things, which is cool, but the way they run their call for artists, it's very it's not very organized. So I found myself using the data that we have on artists on Canvas to help them find the artists that they're looking for a particular call for artists. If there's certain types of artists that they're looking for based on the characteristics that we capture on the app, they could find it and automatically reach out to that artist. So, and that inspired me to create a platform where now the curators could find these artists, and the fans could find the artists, and the artists themselves can communicate with the artist through the app. So if Detour is rocking a mural, he can let his fans know, hey, I'm rocking this mural here. I'm selling merchandise. So on the platform, artists could, kind of really create that connection between which I call the ecosystem, that sort of triangle between the curators, the fans, and the artists. So if you guys are interested, love to have a conversation, because my friends, my artist friends, all the connections that I have really help me understand the pain points of the artists and what artists are looking for, and the things that will make their lives even better and allow them to create more bigger and greater art. So if you look at my profile, you'll see a link that says canvasart.com/artist, or if you look at my bio, the links in my bio, the profile links, check out what we're doing, and love to again connect with y'all and help support the artist community, get more murals out there.
And Ralph is awesome.
Sounds good.
So Ralph, I was wondering, I'm interested in contributing to what you have on your platform as far as different murals. So just in Baltimore alone, it's fucking hella murals, and I just want to present those images and send those to you. I'm not sure how you want to do that, if it's just an email. But I definitely want to contribute to what you're doing. This shit is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Does anybody know Rob Bass in Denver, Colorado?
Yeah.
He's usually on this platform. He has an app. I haven't seen the app. I don't know if he developed it yet, but he's developing an app where you can basically put together your festival. So if you went to throw an art festival, so I want to throw a Black Love Comics Festival, where we do punk rock, and so from music to art, it's going to be from Little Uzi to Jimi Hendrix, just covering all platforms as far as art and punk rock and music, and just bomb ass festival for real. But I haven't seen him on here, and I would definitely like everybody on here to be a part of that.
Yeah, that sounds cool, man. I love that, man. And I love the use of technology for these type of ventures, man. The technology is going to play a huge role in how it gets, art in general just gets,
Juice.
And I think that's awesome, man. And yeah, definitely, dude, have it definitely. I'm definitely.
Yo, everybody download this app, yo.
And again, y'all, the more
Clubhouse.
From the artist, the more
that's what I'm listening to now. It's like
the platform is
group
free.
chat.
We don't. we don't charge.
And
for
this
that.
is an artist group. The name of this group is Artists and Creative Talking About Art and More.
On the wait list for this platform, the more we could potentially get funding.
And it's like tons of people in like one group chat.
We won't come out of pocket.
Yo, Ralph, that's super dope. This is Ohms here. I always try to talk and advocate for the other side of the border. I'm out here in Toronto. Does your platform?
So if everybody get the app, maybe we can have a group chat like once a week or something.
If you know any folks that shoot photography or capture murals, or if you have photos yourself, they would love to get sponsored finally on the app.
Okay, dope. Just because I have mad dudes out here are doing it. My boy, some artists who did that crazy Nipsey Hussle one that shows up in Snoop's video or documentaries out here too would be. So I'd love to get those guys on it too. And then what that transitions to is my question for, I think, is it Heaven that you were speaking about, Rob? I actually don't follow him, or I don't believe I do. What's his handle again, just so I could understand what that app is?
So his name is Rob Base. Rob, ROBBASE. He's usually always in rooms pertaining to art auctions or art talks. He's very fucking inspirational, bro. Like, he helped me believe in myself on a whole nother level. And then when I realized that he's up and I'm not gonna say he's up and coming, but he's not like a 300K follower type of guy. Like, it's just amazing how like everybody on this app, as far as artists, have been buzzing and booming. But when we come together, this shit is a whole nother magnitude of love and prosperity and abundance. It's very important that us as artists, we support each other and we buy our own shit. Like, I want to buy shit from everybody on the stage, you feel me?
Real shit.
I really feel like this app is like legit life changing. Just a crazy way to network with people who you would never ordinarily meet, or at least this easily.
The GameStop shit, yeah.
Like it's pretty crazy.
I'll tell you. Look what's the first thing pop up on my Facebook. Yeah. All right, but watch now, cause I posted this shit too. Somebody broke that shit all the way down right here. This the whole breakdown. Damn it, I might have to get out this chat because I can't turn the volume all the way down. It says, I know at least one of my followers doesn't quite understand what is happening in the stock market right now, and that's enough to motivate me to explain, because this is somewhat of a turning point in world's history. First, you need to understand what a short is in trading. A short is when you borrow a stock from a broker and sell it immediately at its current price. Then you hope the stock price falls such that you can buy the stock back at a lower price and return the share you borrowed to the broker, but keep the difference. Example, let's say you want to short XYZ, which has a current price of $10. I borrow one share and sell it immediately at $10. I have $10, but now I owe the broker the one share I borrowed. Then let's say the price of XYZ drops to $7. Now I decide to cover or buy it back, my short position, and buy one share at $7 when I sold and only had to pay $7 to buy it back lower. So my profit is the $3 difference. But now let's say instead of XYZ price drops to 7, instead of the price dropping to 7, it goes up to 15. I still need to return the one borrowed share to my broker, except now it's going to cost me a lot more money to buy it back. If I buy back at 15, I can return the borrowed share. My losses will be the $5 difference between selling at $10 and buying at $15. Since the price can rise indefinitely, my potential loss as a short seller are unlimited. At some point, I have to buy it back to return the shares I borrowed. The more the price rises, the bigger my loss. Now for GameStop, a few weeks ago, a Redditor on Wall Street noticed that a hedge fund had taken a massive amount of short trades against GameStop. They convinced everyone on the thread to join forces and buy as much GameStop stock as possible. This made the price rise, and the hedge fund short position started to lose billions. Their losses even surpassed the $13.1 billion that the hedge fund was worth. Eventually, the hedge fund had to close their short positions and buy all the GameStop back at much higher prices, sending the price even higher still. This is called a short squeeze. Now the hedge fund is declaring bankruptcy, and the Reddit thread is combined through other hedge funds. Now the Reddit thread is combining through other hedge funds with massive short exposures so they can short squeeze them into bankruptcy as well. All of Wall Street is saying that the public joined together is in this fashion should be illegal, but really they just lost their own game, and that's a mess. That's all it is, yo. Motherfuckers figured out how to fucking screw these hedge funds out of all their money, yo. They buying short stocks thinking, oh, we'll buy up all the GameStop stocks, and when the stocks fall, we'll get our money back and sell it off and get all the money back. No. You bought all them short stocks from GameStop, and everybody else was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some stock too. Or I'm gonna buy some stock too. Now the stock ain't falling like they thought it was. It's going up. So they lost all their fucking money. Hedge fund had to file for bankruptcy. And now the CEO of NASDAQ talking about, oh, if this ever happens again, we're going to shut down trading, and the average person can't make this much money off the stock market after you only invested, a few dollars. Like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all just got beat at your own game. That's all it is, yo. Motherfuckers got beat at their own game, and they don't like it. They don't like it at all. Not one bit. Always some GameStop stock. Who the fuck would have thought that shit, yo? We gonna use GameStop to bankrupt these motherfucking crooked ass companies and shit. Hey, don't play with gamers, bro. Don't fuck around with our entertainment. So it stopped who? GameStop from going out of business? No. I don't think GameStop was going out of business. But the hedge fund company that invested in all those short stocks, them motherfuckers out of business. They lost all their money on the deal. Crying their ass off, yo. They said, don't fuck around with my fucking games, bro. What y'all over there doing? Yo, I heard this hedge fund group just brought all this fucking GameStop stock. Word? Yeah, man. Tell everybody else. Yo, invest in GameStop. Yo, invest in GameStop. Now that shit all over the internet. Yo, everybody, you got stock? You got a couple dollars? Yo, invest in GameStop. GameStop went up from goddamn $8 to $360 in a week. In a fucking week. Y'all ain't getting that money. Stop it.
Budget, all that stuff. They didn't pick us to actually do the mural, but what they did when we drove past, like maybe a couple months later, they took our whole concept and had another artist do the mural.
Dirty! What?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's some stanky bag shit there.
That's exactly what I'm
talking about. Oh, you ain't never lied, yo. This is gonna be my whole lifetime, yo. Like the end of the 90s coming into the 2000s, yo. This shit has been crazy as hell from 9/11 until, you know what I'm saying? We just been on the motherfucking wave, bro. A wave for decades. This is a really, really weird time to be. It's a very interesting time to be alive. We're on the cusp of we're actually upon the first phases of the fourth industrial revolution. The rise of strong AI systems, our robotics with Atlas from Boston Dynamics is just getting ridiculous now. So like everything, and the simple fact that people can communicate, like mass communication, and know shit instantly and organize and work together. Yeah, we do live in a fucking amazing time right now. Amazing time. The age of Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius. All right. I need some more paint. Gotta get some of this red. Technology, computers, and people. Soon, computers are going to be people, and people are going to be computers. The Mentat, the human computer.
Really good points, and this is exactly what I've enacted in my practice. It's funny and interesting how much you weed out when you start bringing up contracts, when you start talking about NDAs. Right off
Everybody, download the Clubhouse app. My friend just put me on this app yesterday. It's very cool. It's just a large group chat, and I think if my viewers have the app, we can do a group chat like once a week or something like that, or once every other week while we're in here streaming. That way, you guys won't have to like type everything out.
And then you let me know, and then I'll take that deposit and take it off of your amount if you go with me. As soon as they see they have to put money out up front, then their word doesn't really match up, so it changes.
Facts, big facts.
When you're working advertising, it's one of the biggest shocks to me when I got into art is the fact in advertising you pay for ideas generation sessions. You pay creatives for their ideas, and this is something that we did for a number of years. You have an ideas generation session, and when you have creatives on board, you pay for the R&D time, research and development. And then if they get the final job, they get the final job, which is worth more money. When I got into the art industry, I was shocked that so many artists don't do any of that. They don't charge for their ideas. They don't put a contract out there saying this is the terms and conditions, and basically you send a service agreement to the person. You say, like, I just want to sign this. It's just outlining that this is my ideas, this is my IP. If I get it, then this will be deducted, so on and so forth. But it's really important when you start talking like that and thinking like that, automatically you have so much more confidence in who you are, and the type of clientele that you get will be high end, and they will have so much more respect for you. Not only will you have respect for yourself, they will have respect for you, saying, you know what, this is a true creative. You know what, we're not going to mess about. And actually, they'll be like, you know what, we want this guy on board because they appreciate their own ideas. So I think definitely whatever you do, your idea is one of the best things that you can do, because without ideas, no one's got anything to create. So charge for your ideas and be proud of it.
You said it right on the nose.
Definitely. From a ethical standpoint, a good piece of advice if you're looking for artists and you don't want to put yourself in that type of a situation is just to ask for the call to be a past work. In the festival that happened in our city that Thomas is a part of, they actually didn't have the murals created until each artist met with the business owner who owned the building and had a concept behind it, so that the artist could actually do something more impactful and meaningful on behalf of the business owner that was more expressive versus you just like coming up with something of your own creative, out of your own creative mind. So I think that that's another way, if you're, I know this stemmed from a question of how, running these types of festivals, to kind of balance that. So you can ask for like artist resume, past work to kind of choose your artist, and then you can wait to do the concept of design with the artist and the business owner. So it's a better fit for the community, the business, and the artist.
Bliss, that's exactly what, and thank you for reconfirming that. I've already had a couple of conversations, and I'm working with the town and municipality on that. And that's exactly what we're striving for, is that when we also want to have the businesses invest in the artists, and you have to have a whiff for the business, like what's in it for them. And so really we want to improve their walk scores, we want to improve their presence on social media, but we also want to be able to support their brand. Here's an idea I'm throwing out that people have already used. We approach a brand, we let them know that, hey, we can actually get your brand on this wall where this business is. There's a high walk score. The brand likes it. We talk to the business. We let them know that if they could put in the money for the artist or the paint, then we can actually get that wall done. And then once the artist gets paid, the business gets paid, gets a lot of attention. We increase their walk score because of all the social media presence in the pictures. We get the brand up there, and it's like a full circle. So it's a matter of just sort of creatively finessing the
downloaded games
so that it works for everybody, because the last thing you want to do is be taking from the business.
Do I download games?
Or that has basketball
on my phone or on PlayStation?
Exactly.
There's also some interesting
Oh shit.
for our festivals. Like I know some artists who ask, like, do I get a free studio?
Yo, I absolutely forgot. I need to fucking mail this fucking painting off. Holy shit. Guys, I gotta go.
Decision making room for when they're talking about developers and things like that. So I thought that was all really
Oh
huge.
my god, yeah. So I sold the painting yesterday, and the guy already paid me for it and everything. Gave me the shipping fees and everything, yo. So I need to go ship this shit out before UPS closes. Damn it. I absolutely totally forgot about that shit, yo. Damn. I would just leave the stream running because I'm gonna come right back, but I don't think you guys are sitting here and just look at the walls. Catch you later. Peace.